right at the camera.
Can I fix your hair at the top? Just
yeah.
Is that?
Smile, you can do whatever you want, okay?
You have the right.
You have the right.
You have the right to give your opinion.
To give your opinion.
And for adults to listen.
To listen.
To listen. And take it seriously.
For me, that means that my age does not signify how mature I am, and it doesn't discredit what I've gone through and what I'm still going through.
I might have important ideas.
I feel like my ideas matter.
Everybody's ideas count in some way.
I have a lot to say and I should be heard.
You have to give somebody a chance. You can't just right off the bat decide that they're not worthy and they're not eligible to make decisions, because that's just not fair.
I think it's important for adults to listen to me because I need to learn how to have a voice.
It's important for adults to listen to me because nobody knows me better than me.
I would like to talk about the right of knowledge. That I would want doctors to talk to me the same way that they talk to my mom, and not just like treat me like a kid because of my age. I want to know what's going on with me. I want to learn what's happening inside of my body or what's going on with my health. When I have that information, I feel a lot more comfortable and yeah, empowered.
It matters to me because when I think of that, I think of respect, and I think that age shouldn't have to do with respect, and it means that I'm being heard and I'm not just being disregarded, and I feel like I have a say, especially when it concerns like me, about like decisions about me or my body. I think that I automatically should have a say because it's happening to me and it's from my perspective, not someone else's perspective.
When I was in grade 9, I could walk fine. I had no problems with school. I go up the stairs. But by first semester grade 10, I wasn't able to walk. I had to use a wheelchair. And when I had to go to a bus, I had the wheelchair accessible bus. But no one would listen to me when I told the bus driver that my school is not accessible. You have to go through the back to the wheelchair accessible door. My bus driver every day insisted to go through the front. One day, I said, if you want to do that, sure, let's do that, because you won't listen to me. We did it. We went to the front of the school, and the bus driver couldn't load me on the bus. So she actually took me out on the street. She couldn't do it then either. Then I said, are you ready to listen to me now? Because you have to go to the back of the school. It's the only wheelchair accessible door. And I do know my school better than you do. You've never been here before, and you don't know me. We finally went to the back of the school, and I was able to get on the bus.
It's important for parents to listen to me and take me seriously because at some point I'm going to be an adult and I have to be prepared to make those hard life decisions by myself without any help.
So I just turned 18, so I'm no longer considered like legally a child. Like under the age of 18, like nothing is taken seriously sometimes. And I feel like once that number hits you, it's automatically everything's valid, even though I think that's ridiculous. You go from the age of having to ask to go to the washroom, and then you're suddenly pushed into the world and everything's suddenly valid, and that doesn't really make much sense to me.
Well, basically, giving the children of today rights enables them to make the decisions of tomorrow.
Have you ever thought about what our planet will look like in 10, 100, even 10 million years from now? I'm sure you as the adults, the people who make the decisions on how our ecosystem is run, have. But are you sure you're making as invested decisions as the kids of my generation would? I think by involving us, you could have some modernized ideas that you guys probably aren't thinking of. And with that, maybe our world will be here longer for the generations after us to see.
I live on a Mohawk reserve. For 2 years when I was in elementary school, we had garbage bags over the water fountains because the water was unsafe to drink. I wasn't oblivious to the problems. Like, when you're not able to drink water, I understood what that means. I am aware, and just because I'm 15 and I'm not 30 doesn't mean that I don't know what's happening in the world around me, and I know they know that it affects me, but I don't know if they really think about what that means.
I believe that children and youth are capable to give their thoughts and opinions. We are not just tomorrow's adults, not just tomorrow's leaders, but we are people of today who desire and are capable of making change for a better future for all. Youth in Canada aren't allowed to vote at the elections, yet our education is dependent on choices made at the municipal and provincial levels. Youth ages 16 are allowed to vote in Brazil, Ecuador, and Austria. Why not here?
Most adults, my parents, their parents, probably you as well, grew up in with an ideology that the children are here and the adults are here. And the children must give respect to the adults, but the adults don't necessarily have to respect the children.
When people don't listen to me, I feel discouraged.
When I haven't been listened to, it really feels like it sucks. And I know that's kind of like a basic term, but it really just sucks, and I feel disrespected.
When I'm not listened to, it feels like it feels bad. It sucks actually, and you feel hurt.
Just because I'm young, what makes my ideas less worthy now than if I'm 25.
It matters to me when adults listen to my opinion because I know what's best for me, I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I can do.
When I feel that my opinions have been heard, I feel respected.
We have ideas, we have thoughts, opinions, we have things we can contribute, and I just feel that we have a lot to say and we should be heard.
Basically, when you have a dialogue with an adult, you feel empowered and you feel determined because you feel that your opinion actually matters and that you don't have to just keep it all in your head, that once you voice it, that you can make a difference in the world.